bangamba nimyumule batonda zizo nkozesa nkimanyi bakutondera
Oh mama
nabaka ntumayo bamala mudadeni bangamba nze mbiwumule sula mbiroto
Wilimina munigi
sula mukuwo
Wilimina munigi
sula mbiroto
Wanange na munigi
sula mukuwo.
Keep playing today original. Keep playing kuzeko original. Kuzeko original. Original ka. Esa samana mama daba samana nana nana esa mena mena nena nena esa na
One woman man
hey one woman bala one woman hey Racho konseso ndo asisango
chimanyi bakuntondera ai nabaka bintumayo bamala mudamanyi bangamba nti mbiwumulede nnyo
sula mubiro
deni wange
sula mukulo sula mubiro kaboye semboga Bruno K kaboye semboga makurebo kaboye semboga alinda deni kaboye semboga adagi nice kaboye
It's Bruno K featuring one of the Mayanja boys. I don't know which particular one.
Now this one, no. This one was a remake. It was originally done by the legend Kaboye Semboga.
Yes.
The one that I do with Weasel is, let me see. It goes like one of their songs that says, there's that song, I'm loving. That's how you go. That's it. I won't tell you a lie. It goes like that, but I need a couple to transpose it.
Yeah.
And then I transpose it to a higher key. That's how it goes. The one that he's saying, the one with the Walunjiwa, it's with Weasel.
Yeah. Nice. Bruno K is in the house representing, and he definitely came through, stepping in the way Bruno K would have to step in. For the ladies, getting in to serenade them. But I know for sure there's so many people, you have so many fans out there that missed seeing you on our TV screens. So you get to take a moment to say what's up to them.
Yo, everybody watching NTV The Beat. What's up, my people? This is my big brother, Daggy Nice. Asod. It's my brother, Sammy. Uncle Mark. Last time I came here, Linda Dane was Linda Dane. Now she's DJ Linda Dane.
Levels done
Queen of happiness. Levels are changing, credit cards are changing.
Money, cards,
money is changing.
Numbers,
everything.
I mean, I feel like you'd be more disappointed if you came back here and I was exactly the same way you left me, isn't it?
And even the glow, man. Muntu aina sento mulava.
NTV salary too much.
Kamvimbe mukati.
NTV salary too much.
What if they don't take the moment? But it's very good to have you back. I know for sure you've come bearing good tidings, but for starters, would like to catch up. What has been going on?
Hey, man, so much has been going on. So
Hmm?
much. I mean, we've been doing music. I got into problems along the way in COVID. I landed into some weird record label deal, and these guys took my YouTube channel. I don't have anywhere to release music from. But again, I got my YouTube channel back thanks to some guys who helped me up. They're called Muziki. They helped me get my YouTube channel back. And these guys that took my YouTube channel, black market guys, Kati Baliyo. Bakubira misota kunsiku. I'm still here.
Say that in English. Say that in English. Bakubira misota kunsiku.
They're beating snakes.
In the bush.
Yeah.
Ebizibu bibadde bingi yogera imalayo lusi ebizibu.
Ebizibu wanange. Ebizibu ebisajja tebiggwayo. A lot of problems, but you know, as men you have to go through problems.
Yogerako nga bitaano.
Actually, abamu abayita problems. You have to to go. Talk to me directly. Dagina is your my big brother. Talk to me directly.
Bruno K.
You've gotten out of it.
But a man has to go through challenges.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to deal with things.
Bruno K, DNA, Bruno K, baby, Bruno K.
Baby. Every man has. Dagina is winner of America. You see? Abange bomanyo manyo bameka. Ngagwe muganda wange. Kale bomanyi media beyogerako ennyo.
Nze badde buza bali bameka. Bameka?
Kati olonzaala nnyo abaana babiri.
Bameka?
Olonzaala nnyo muleke mukikulembeze muzaasinga abaana mu industry. Nzaasinga abaana mu industry. Abaana babiri.
It's Bruno K.
Nzaasinga abaana mu industry. Olonzaala nnyo abaana babiri bokka. Baby daddy wa Uganda. Nina abaana babiri. Nzaala nnyo.
You want to try and prove
But on a lighter note, just like we started the show, man. Yeah, I like
you know,
it. You never filters.
As we were walking in, I said to Bruno,
Yeah.
Bruno, you're coming on NTV The Beat. You know, we go as hard as a board. And he said, no worries.
It's okay.
You go. I am here.
Yeah.
I am here to
This is
clear
home.
the air.
This is
I am
home.
here.
Nice.
He walked in ready for war.
Me, I'm gonna take you.
You know the minute he walked into here,
Yeah.
the minute he stepped foot into here,
He started.
without even saying a hello, he found Linda Den and
Fem DJ.
And Fem DJ. Without even saying hello, he said,
Well,
"No,
my DJ
come on,
Bawa,
my Uganda music in way." I told Bruno, say hello.
No, you know what happened? This is what happened.
Yeah.
I have friends who went for one of Linda's nights. And I see because
I don't think it's me.
Linda says she plays Ugandan music.
Everyone knows I play Ugandan music.
Piano. So when I walked in,
Point
I
of-
told Linda, I was like, Linda, why do you play my piano? Why do you play my piano? I had to tell her because she's my friend.
Yeah,
I had
yeah,
to tell her,
yeah.
Linda,
I'm
what's
looking
my
at it.
piano? I told the fame, what you kubanyaba Nigeria, you were the chi. And then fame was explaining.
Meanwhile, he got us in headlights. We look like deer. We're like,
Did the
what?
explanation make any sense for you?
No, he didn't.
No,
Yeah.
he
Actually,
hasn't.
we convinced them, me and Daginais.
No, here's the thing. The truth of the matter is,
It has to be
he
95%
and he put
Ugandan
together is you're not going to say anything.
Yeah.
Once they have decided. So me and Fem were
No,
in
but
high
we
school.
gave them
they were
valid
teaching
points.
us, but
Yeah.
we understand.
We gave them
the
valid points.
that
I
we
asked her
have
one
shared.
question. Linda, when will you ever meet Wizkid one-on-one and jazz?
And that was Fem's
for long?
question. Where watch away?
No, I'm asking you now on air. On air, I want you
Yeah.
to focus the camera. Cameraman, please. And also focus on Linda.
Yeah.
When will you have a conversation with Wizkid for 1 hour?
Here's the thing.
But you're going to meet Eddie Kenzo somewhere and he will give you 1 hour.
Okay,
You will meet Shiba, she will give you 1 hour. You will meet Gravity, he will give you 1 hour.
Yes.
You will meet Alien Skin, he will give it to you. So answer that question.
I can, well, from a different point of view, say I've had the chance and the pleasure to have a conversation
1 hour with Wizkid.
as a different
Gasiga
person.
interview.
Not an
Gabachari.
hour entirely. The time I did the Dubai concert, remember, I actually even streamed live from there. So it is a whole different thing.
He just wanted to play picture.
So, I'm just saying, out of, but I understand. Now, here's the point. Here's the point that Bruno was trying
Bruno
to
K uncensored.
He wanted to
You're not gonna
let
call
us
it.
know
Kati kiki yali agamba Linda ekyabatuuza for 1 hour. Were they discussing business? Were they discussing
No, I was
business?
on NTV. I had to stream that time. I remember. I think I was even one of the youngins by then when I actually did the Wizkid thing.
Daginais,
But on
do
the
you
side, I
support
get the point.
95% Ugandan music being played on air?
Of course, 100%.
Yeah.
I have been the biggest advocate for Ugandan
Ono
music.
mu Nigeria
And
ono.
rightfully
Yeah,
to say,
listen.
Uganda
you
was
have
your
even
boy.
decided to arrive on
Ono
a day.
muganda wa your boy, muganda wa
Rightfully to say, Bruno,
listen.
rightfully to say, you have
Yeah.
even arrived on a day when we play
Strictly
101%
Ugandan music.
Ugandan music.
So-
case in point to show that NTV is
Yeah.
behind Ugandan music 100%.
Thank you so much.
Dedicated.
Yeah, but
Thank you.
just to add my voice to Fems and Linda, yeah? I want you to, if you check, and I like the fact that you're very digital artists, and you do appreciate that we've become a digital world
Yeah.
and a global village, to the point that whatever music is made in my village down in Manafa district, right? Somebody who's making music in Bubulo East, to be precise, yeah? That person can have somebody streaming
From any part of the world.
LA, from any part of the world.
Yeah,
You get it? If you go and check iTunes, you know, Uganda, it's not being streamed by DJs. You feel me? It's not, the numbers that are there
it's
and
the
the songs that are
fans.
there are not being put by Fem or Linda. They're being put by Ugandans who are streaming music from within and beyond our border.
Can I
That is
ask him
one.
a question?
Yes,
Please
please.
do.
Which people dictate the stuff that people watch? Is it in the media?
To be honest
is it
with
right?
you, to be honest
Isn't
with
it
you,
the media?
fact
It's
that
the-
we are into a digital migration,
It's the pilot.
I
We
do not
also- we
dictate
also go by-
what our director there, Tito, is listening to.
Yeah.
Because it's at the palm of his hand. He has
no,
the
no.
opportunity
to do whatever.
do whatever, stroll
I
onto
think what Bruno
TikTok,
is
whatever.
saying. I think what Bruno is saying is
Yes.
that
We introduced
I think
them.
what Bruno is saying is
Yes.
that to put it into
Taginais,
context.
Kankubuzi.
What Bruno is saying is that you cannot dictate what your director
No,
Tito
even-
is
no,
listening
no.
to, but the
Yes.
reason Tito is not on screen
Can I say
and
something
you are
small?
on screen
Yeah, yeah,
is
yeah.
you are the pilot.
Do you know the real listeners of real Ugandan music?
I do know.
Mama Nachi. Do they have iPhones?
No.
Those are people who are seated on Spark, NTV. You
Yeah.
get it?
Yeah, yeah.
So this is where people like, and those guys, for them, they want Mpayoka CD.
Yes.
Yeah.
You understand?
And the Mama Nanchis, do they come from your
Don't be fooled by, because for example, let me
Do
ask
they
you,
listen to your sets?
how many streams,
Yeah.
if you to count, are those the only, like if you look at the statistics of streams, how many
Yeah.
people have streamed this music? Like for example, a Ugandan song in the countdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ask yourself, are those the only Ugandans streaming? There's so many out there,
Definitely not.
so many Ugandans out there using
Exactly.
Android phones. So
Exactly.
many of them.
course.
So
And
the
it's
world
the
has,
biggest number.
the
And for
world has
Android-
not, actually in
It's the
Uganda
biggest
here,
number.
Yeah.
Android users are they have the huge.
By
it's
far.
like, yeah,
And they have AudioMac and they have Spotify, and if you go and
listen,
see the charts,
Tebabi Manyi. How many Android users know AudioMac? Tebabi Manyi.
you
That's
guys,
true.
you
You
should
don't
never.
revolve around Kampala.
Yeah.
Go to the north. Somebody told me, Ogena newe fula ndio lisitawe Kampala. Yitake adijumanya. If people can recognize that you are Sami,
Yeah.
Linda, Inajumani, or Koze,
That's true.
That's true.
you
That's
have
very
worked.
true.
That's absolutely
So
correct.
you can be here, ngoli wa kabi nti wefula nti nze mu wani Kampala, you know, people understand me, but the world does not revolve around Kampala. It's the same thing. The world does not
Spreads
revolve
across.
around iPhone users.
Absolutely correct.
Especially in Uganda. So if you start
Absolutely
assuming that
correct.
music is iTunes, no.
And,
There's so many
and
people
that's
out there
not, and
using
that's not what we're
iTunes,
saying.
never been.
We're just using
It's a
it
whole-
as
it's a
an
whole
example
different- it's a
in
whole
terms of the
different
ecosystem of
conversation,
how
yeah.
music is consumed
And how
in
it
this part
gets
of the
to
country.
particular levels.
I want to say this, if it's a
What about
good
TikTok?
song, if it's a good song,
What about TikTok?
again, there's so
also
many
dictates.
songs.
There are songs that are top on TikTok and they're not top on iTunes. Do you know that?
Of course.
That's very true.
Actually,
and that's
TikTok,
what we're saying.
actually, TikTok is a bigger platform than iTunes.
And for me,
Great.
that's
the
why I
narrative
always
is-
believe
Conversation
if it's a
closed.
good
Yes.
song, it
Conversation
doesn't
closed.
really matter where it comes
because
from.
even a phone of 30K will have TikTok.
And then now what is up, bro? Anyway, before Dagi starts exaggerating things, guys,
good song
we
is a
have
good
the
song.
amazing Bruno K in
Yeah.
the house, and he's here to not just spit fire, but also some
We haven't
amazing
got it
things
started.
that he
We
gets to
haven't.
share with you. Yes, because I know for sure he came here bearing good news for you. But if in case you have any questions that you feel he should answer, or well, on top of the ones that Sammy clearly has and the ones that
There's a
Dagi
question here
definitely has,
already.
you guys can let us know on our social media platforms.
Yeah.
NTV The Beat, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We shall be reading them in just a bit, and he shall be answering them without telling any lies, right?
It's
Yeah.
Cynthia
So do
sent.
not move a muscle for now. Wait, hold that
Eh,
one.
eh.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
come
nip it
back
for a
with it.
break.
We're gonna come back after this break. No.
And then we'll come officially.
Nice.
The Beat, and then of course it is a classic Wednesday. Hashtag is so UG. We celebrate nothing but Ugandan music 100% to their fullest. My name is Daganise Linda Den, the beautiful, and then of course Mark Rebo on behalf of Governor Uganda, Sami Gideon Witala, and man like Bruno K in the building.
Yeah.
We're still here, and where we had stopped off, we had
Ah,
somehow
utaka
gotten
kanyeda.
a question
Yes.
that had come in on our socials. Yeah.
Yes.
Sammy, go ahead and read it.
Cynthia. Cynthia wants to know
Yeah.
what happens in Mutundwe every Tuesday other than Okwe Picha.
What happens in Mutundwe?
Yes.
Naye banamwe.
I don't know
I should have let
who
you read that
spreads
question.
certain, I mean, okay, picture. I mean, people be there singing every Tuesday. It's jam session.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lwakuba mwana twamanyira oluusi ebintu by'okwewunza.
Yeah.
I mean, you just assume you've not been to a place.
Yeah.
Waliwo omuntu ayinza okugamba, like, someone can be like, mwana ku NTV awo bwana bwawo bwematira, but they've never been to NTV.
Yeah. They don't
They've
know.
never come
Yeah.
there. They're just assuming from far.
Yeah.
True.
But the moment they come to NTV, things are different. So stop assuming things. Go to Mutundwe at Alu every Tuesday and see what happens there. Yeah,
Yeah.
instead of just saying, there's so much stuff that has been thrown at the Federation.
Yeah. You
But
seem
I
to
think
be
the
very-
artists, because
yeah.
they have united, they have Tebakiriza division,
Yeah.
they know what they are chasing. They're chasing the copyright law. They're chasing unity. They're chasing Ugandan music to the fullest.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't see why you're saying they, because even when you walked in, you seem
Because
to be
we're a
very
group.
passionate about it.
They, us,
our
okay,
part
us,
of- yeah.
us. Because I don't want to overfront myself,
Yeah.
you know. I want to call it like all of us, we're a family, we're together, all of us.
Seeing
yeah.
as you are basically on the inside, so
Yeah.
many of the artists and people who are not exactly artists, who are interested in knowing what exactly is going on, maybe you can be able to enlighten them just a little bit on what you feel they've been misunderstanding, because so many people seem to have all
For
sorts
example,
of conceptions when it comes
there's
to
been
music
some
generation.
funny, weird propaganda that musicians ask for money from government. That's wrong.
Yeah,
It's wrong. The meetings I've been in, there have been over 30 meetings. There's nothing like asking money from government.
Yeah.
yeah,
And I told those people out there that if a letter ever comes out that Eddie Kenzo and his cabinet ever asked money from the government, I'll quit the federation.
yeah,
But it has never happened. So let us stop the propaganda and give Eddie a chance and his cabinet to rule.
yeah,
This guy has never been a leader anywhere. Why are you judging him right now?
yeah.
And so far, so good. If you saw what happened yesterday at that place,
Yes.
Eddie Kenzo is on the right track with getting the artists together.
Yeah.
I saw Mr. Kabuye Semboga so happy because he was appreciated. He's like, nobody has ever appreciated me this much.
Yeah.
So why don't we give Eddie Kenzo and his cabinet a round of applause for what they're doing? Because the way it has been, people are coming into these things of uniting artists.
Yeah.
People come with different motives.
Yeah,
But Eddie's first motive is copyright.
yeah,
Copyright. There's so many people earning from Ugandan music. If I tell you a callback tune, it's at 700.
yeah,
A Ugandan artist earns 0.00 something off that money.
Yeah.
Who is the other person earning that much money from that? URA takes like 40 something.
yeah,
Telecoms take like 30 something.
Yeah.
Middlemen take like 20 something. What is left for the Ugandan artists? These are the things that people like Eddie Kenzo are fighting for. However, the billionaires earning so much money from these things
Yeah.
don't want people like Eddie Kenzo to unite musicians. That's where this all bogus propaganda comes from, that we're asking money from government.
Do you think there is, aside from the copyright law, is there anything else that you feel that would actually impact our artists?
Yes, so many people have signed bad agreements.
Yeah,
Eddie Kenzo and his cabinet has a deal with KAA. They're the best, whatever.
Legal entities.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. So they're trying to get the people in bad agreements, including myself,
Yeah.
to get out. Because, you know, man, fighting in court is costly.
Yeah.
Lawyer will
True.
ask for so much money.
so they'll
The money
represent
is
you.
not there, so you lose. So many people don't own their music. So many of them.
Yes,
I had recently, Shiba, were in a meeting. She said she doesn't own all her 98 hit songs.
yeah,
She only performs them, but doesn't collect money from them.
yeah.
So you see the pain people are going through.
So will they be able to work
Muzeyi
for the
Sebata
artists?
atambulira ku boda Daginais. A legend, a superstar like Muzeyi Sebata.
Yeah,
Somebody's going to say, Yali Abubi Senteze. No, people earning from Muzeyi Sebata's music are different people.
not
Are
him
driving
himself.
cars.
And you people don't want him to be in the federation that is chasing a law that's going to help him get back his music? What kind of selfishness is that?
Bruno, I beg to interject in
Yeah.
this. I totally understand what you're talking about. It makes perfect sense to me in that regard. But let me ask you a question.
Yes.
And I'm going to put you in a place of you just hearing about it. Picture that we work all over movie. No, there's been an existing NTV The Beat. This one, the one you know. Existing NTV The Beat under the house of NTV. And then they tell you that there's also another NTV The Beat that has been formed within the same building. Are you following my question?
I am following
There's
the
also another
Yeah,
NTV
and I
The
also
Beat
have an answer
that
for
has
it
been
already.
formed.
Yes.
The existing one is still here, right where you're seated.
Okay.
But you're hearing that there is another NTV The Beat that has been formed in the parking.
Let me ask you something.
Now they are telling you, now where do you want to go for an interview?
So let me ask you something.
So I'm trying to relate this question to
I know what you're trying to drive. Uma was there, then this guy.
Uma was there. Uma was not there. Uma is still there.
So Uma, let me answer that.
And it's governing the Ugandan Musicians
Listen,
Association.
Uma is
But
an-
also the federation is governing the Ugandan Musicians
Hold up,
Association.
Dagi. Can I answer that?
Yeah.
Uma is an association.
Yes,
Federation is bigger than the association.
yeah,
You get Uma targets a certain, and there's so many people. Uma, because of, for once I signed under Uma and then I left because of my reasons. I
Yeah.
felt like we were not involved. For the first time, I feel like we are involved with Eddie, and we feel safe with him. Ask yourself, look at how many artists are on Eddie's side and how many are not on his side.
Yeah.
Go, draw the line
But
and
still,
see.
We can't do the numbers.
Because we feel involved.
Bruno, sorry, pardon
We
me.
feel
Just to
involved.
add on the question, yeah?
He's involving us.
Bruno.
Him and his cabinet, they're
Bruno.
involving us.
Bruno.
People, abantu bagendanga gwe mu meetings as
Yeah.
discussing our future. Like in terms of callback tunes and different things, they are not disclosing information to musicians. There is nothing Eddie Kenzo and his cabinet have done that they have not disclosed to musicians.
No, here's where
Nothing.
the query came in the fact that the federation in itself had been created minus the association, and yet, well, according to legal terms, you need the associations
Do you know
to
how many
actually make the
associations you
federation.
need to federate?
So then how did that
Do you know how
come
many
about?
associations you need to federate? 3.
So how did that
Do you
come
know how
about?
many
'Cause
associations came for the federation to occur? 20-something. The 10 refused, those that were coming from UMA, then like the 15 all signed.
So
UMA
was
will join.
actually-
UMA is welcome to the federation anytime they are ready.
so you
Let me tell you what
clearly
happened.
ascend with
Let me
the
tell you what
federation.
happened in that meeting.
Yeah.
We asked UMA, what do you guys want? Actually, Eddie asked them, what do you want? They said, before. Eddie said, we're going to create a before for you guys. Then, selfishness of these guys, nibagamba, twagala cha vice na cha president. Eee! Are you guys, like really? Like you're looking at that. Muze mwagala to get involved in the federation. These guys are saying, okay, tugenda bawe before. Njate nedda, umbati mtu wa cha vice na cha president, we are not like yo. You get. Echekeza bitu byamwe byanfuna si bya kuyamba bayimbi. Byanfuna bibatawanya because you are streaming what was sent. Because UMA, let me tell you this, and very many musicians will tell you this. I'm not speaking against UMA, but so many musicians, when we were at Mutunde, they were saying UMA received money on behalf of musicians that musicians didn't get. So why are they talking about the money that they got that musicians didn't get? Why are they not talking about it?
UMA yazifuna.
Bazifuna.
You're sure?
Yo, go and ask Mr. Okero or chairman of IPRS, because he knows so much. Akubulira ateta sobola kulimba. Munonyeko Mr. Okero chairman of IPRS. These guys tell us these things in meetings. What I've said is what Nina Rose will confirm, because she has always been in meetings. Is what Eddie Kenzo will confirm. Is what Daddy Andrew will confirm. Is what Nina will confirm.
Do you want me to invite Nina here?
You can.
No, we shall be able to have her join in.
Nina, you've just arrived.
She's going to come in. Let her first freshen up. She's going to freshen up and come in.
Nina Rose has just walked into studio.
She's a birthday baby first. Let her walk slowly. Yeah, she's a baby. She's going to come through.
Okay.
She's around.
Let's carry on.
Yeah, but at least you've been able to talk about that part. You stand firmly on.
And what happens is,
Yeah.
Eddie Kenzo and his cabinet, it's an interim leadership.
Yes.
Interim means
For
it can
2
be
years.
1 year or 2, and they're out.
Yes.
Then you guys come. As long as you guys are in the federation, we're still waiting for UMA to join. If they don't want to join, it's up to them. We won't stop federating because UMA doesn't want to join, because they want the position of president and vice president.
I really like how...
Yet some of these people were there, some of the people in UMA,
Yes.
the top leadership, were there when Eddie Kenzo was being voted as president and Shiba vice. They even signed. Uchifuna Abdagi.
Fumite Mbozi.
So these are the same people, because, man, sometimes I feel like what we're talking about is us musicians dragging ourselves. You get?
Yeah.
Nkugambi waliwo billionaires aba earning from music. They don't want musicians to wake up and chase that copyright law. They don't. Because they know. I've told you how much, from 700 shillings, how much a musician earns from that.
Bruno, Joel has a question for you.
Yes?
And he's saying, the last time you were on NTV, you were saying so many hurtful things about Eddie Kenzo and his team of fans. Today, you're saying very nice things about Eddie
People make up.
What
Okay, listen.
changed?
People break up to make
Now
up.
listen, look, no. Let me inform that person, because I'm a very sober guy. I don't
Yes.
take drugs. I know every bit of something I've said somewhere.
Yes.
Since I was a kid till
Yeah.
now. I have never said anything bad about Eddie. What I said was, I felt bad about what Eddie said, that it was my opinion about what he said about Fide. It was my opinion.
Yes,
and
yes.
I'm allowed to say an opinion.
Yeah.
And Eddie is my friend. He understands that. You know, when we meet, we laugh, we hug.
You
because
even
it's my
performed Born
opinion.
in Africa with him.
Yeah, man, because he has no issues. He's a carefree man. By that's Eddie Kenzo, that's him. And that's that's how real people be.
Nice.
That's even the same thing with me. I mean, you see, we have ever had a scuffle, for example, with Big Eye. Not like fighting, but I still follow him on IG. I've never unfollowed him because I don't have issues with him.
Nice.
You get, that's the same way Eddie handles things, the same way I handle things.
Yeah.
We had I had my opinion because Phile is my legend. So I had my opinion, which I made. I was actually more bitter with his fans than him because they came abusing me and insulting me.
Nice.
Because it wasn't him, it was his fans.
Attacking the person of Eddie.
After all, like they say, opinion is what?
Everybody has an
opinion.
Everyone
is
has
like
it.
oxygen. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion.
Nice.
Let's talk music, Bruno.
Yeah, bro.
Talk to us about music. What's been keeping you busy? What are we? Do we have a new baby we are sharing with the whole world?
we have a new project that's Magician. I did it with a new kid on the block in Kigali. He's Yago. Yago is more like you or Sammy and Linda. He's into the media, but he decided to sing. For example, like right now when Daginai says he wants to sing, of course you already have fans who have followed you.
He has tried.
Dag is a good writer, by the Mkwate Mpola. He has written a lot of hits. I'm telling you. Go ask Wizo. Hey, Dag is a good writer. Or radio, I mean, Palazzo, they will tell you he's good musically.
Nice.
So if a guy like Yagi or Sammy decides to sing, I mean, that's what happened with Yago. So Yago started, his first song was a hit. It was called Suejo. Had over 3 million views on YouTube. And then he's doing good. His numbers are good. So when we came here, we are friends. Yago was the first person to move me around in Rwanda. Took me to every radio station, every TV. So when he came, it's more like we're brothers. So we had to work on a song. He told me, you know what? Help me push the brand here. I'll help you push the other side in Kigali.
Nice.
That's why we came up with that song, Magician. And we shared pieces of music that both countries would love. Uganda and Rwanda, and what do they love? We fused it together and came up with a song like Magician.
Man, if there's something I really love about your music videos, is the ladies. Where do you normally get the ladies in your music videos?
Sammy, don't tawanya.
No, like honestly, there's a way you're very particular.
Sammy, don't sumbua. Tulimukwagala important gundi oli mutusumbua. Don't sumbua.
That's an honest question.
Okay.
Okay, for Sammy's case, where do you
This
get
guy has even imported a chick from Kenya to appear in his music video.
Okay, let us make
So I
Sammy
need to
happy.
know.
Where do you get the women for your
You know, people, what do people always focus on? Hey, Chana, hey, Chana, because ladies are a source of attraction.
Yeah.
So just if you make a video with
They define the visuals.
with the, with the lady who's not so hard. Ngabazungu aboluzungu lw'Ekiniga boogera a hard lady who is not so hard. People will be there, mwana video yabuze, mulabo mwana gwe bataddemu, you know, you get. So you have to get, that's why those girls are expensive, like the vixens, hiring them, those nice looking vixens.
Yeah.
She will tell you, like, for example, she will tell you, I will need $1,000 and above.
Yeah.
That's what they ask for, because they know what they bring to the table, that Ninda Kujamu video and everybody's going to focus on that song and the beautifulness of the video, the song, the audio is good. It has to be spiced up with beautiful women. Don't you see what, when Linda Den appeared in Teka Mundao, do you know what happened?
When Linda appeared in Mundao, let me make a confession on TV. I ate over 3 million shillings by promising to share her number. Tobaja. But Dagi, I say you.
So now you know the essence of
yes.
bringing beautiful women into videos. Yeah. Just Etania appeared in one video, I think Fikfa Makers.
Bully guitar.
Thing, you know? Linda, era neneegayirira Linda beko mu video yange manager we ani banna
yalemesa
nakawombo tawanya
kuleke naffe Linda abeereko mu video zoka ani.
Speaking about that, man, what's in for the future for you, man?
Yeah, I'm working on a couple of songs. I want to surprise my fans. I'm working on a reggae album.
Nice. That's the Bruno K.
Thank you.
Naselo always calls me.
I said the same thing.
Selector J tells me, bro, we need a reggae album. We need a reggae album out. So I'm working on a reggae album.
I gave you a lecture about you and reggae
also told
music.
me the same. So me, okuba my piano if you release a reggae.
It's amazing to get
we
to
need
see.
the reggae Bruno
Are you
K.
getting to work with any other artists from, well, within the 256?
Yeah, I'm just going to surprise you guys. There's some hard collaboration coming.
Yeah.
And
Now
everyone is
we're
looking
to
like,
work
wow.
or
Tetu
won't
jako
tell
simu.
anyone else.
We even have one with the tallest beautiful lady in the federation.
Nina?
Nina Rose.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Hey.
Now you're
Kati ate waliwo endala egenda kubakanga bukanza. I'll not
You
say
can't
that.
Tetu jako simu.
Hey.
Bruno, as we call it a day, man, I want to say thank you for coming through. You know, it's always nice for you to step by the joint.
Yeah.
But before we let you go, closing remarks and then, of course, credit remarks.
Oh yeah, I want to send my shout outs to Team Bruno K. And then I want to send my shout outs to my friend, one of your workers here, Briela's mother, Farida. Yeah. I know she's watching down. I don't know if she's watching.
Well, first wait. First
Echo nwani uchogedde mu Luganda. Echo nwani uchogedde mu Luganda. Twogedde oluzungu lungi.
Actually, go slower. You said what?
Wama kyogedde mu Luganda tugende.
Njagala okutumira ku mama Briela. Mukyalakazi we Farida. Akolera ku NTV wano, Kawungeezi. Niye kyemanya like ali muteeka mawulire. Mbadde njagala mutumirako, you know.
Hello, Nakafari.
I want to send my shout outs to my mom, my dad, Mr. Chigundu and Chana Samba. Like, I love you guys so much.
Yeah.
Team Bruno K, Mbebazanya Mwebali, the DJs out there who are playing Ugandan music, you're the best. God bless you.
Yaga.
Yago is watching from Kigali. Big up on yourself, Yago. Everybody out there, namwe abakuba mapiano.
Credits of the video, credits of the
namwe badija
audio.
bakuba mapiano.
Yeah.
Linda Den.
Credits of the video, credits of the audio.
Oh yeah, Wax Pirate, thank you so much for this amazing project. The writers, Recorder Feelings, and Mose Writer, big up on yourself, guys. Liam, I want to send shout outs to Liam, DJ King. These are guys I work with, Shams.
Yeah.
Bless, guys. Thank
Fantastic.
you so much.
Thank you for passing through the joint,
Yeah.
man.
Bruno K.
Make NTV The Beat your home,
Talk
if
to
you
us
will.
about this particular video. This one
We
that Mark
are
is playing right now.
Badly out of time.
Is it
Bro,
Rebel?
where is it?
Okay.
Have you
Can we
made
play
it?
this right after the break?
We'll be able to do
Alright.
that.
We're gonna go for a break, and when we come back, we get to drop something new from Bruno K and the other is called Magician. And then, of course, when we come back, we light studio with Nina Rose.